Everyone, welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And with the road trip approaching, the Wizards play the final game of their homestand. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Clock at 6. And good that time. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Thompson for the triple. Knocked loose. And stolen by Song. And Zach LaVine gets the win. That time. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Here's Carrington. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Pass to Poole. Sarr with it. Nice ball movement by Washington. Just 4 to shoot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Can't connect from short range. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe shared a few moments with me. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. We just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
Thanks, David. And here is Poole. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Back to Poole from outside the arc. A rebound by Washington. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Here's Carrington. Kuzma with it. Now defended by Sarr. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And most of Gafford's points are going to come right there around the rim, and he loves to throw it down.
Here's Carrington. To the paint. Here's Sarr.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Cans it from downtown.
And Levine knows how to use the spacing on the floor to his advantage, whether it's attacking the basket himself or setting up a teammate.
Pass to Coulibaly. Over Thompson. Coulibaly, no good. Now the Mavericks with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. To the left wing. And here is Washington. Shots good by Gafford.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Coulibaly. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Welcome to the floor, your Wizards Heights squad. That's it to pay.
Here are the Mavericks now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Here's Brogdon after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Pass to Kispert. A three ball. They get it again. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Big guys like Valanciunas have spent a lot of time in this league understanding where the ball is going to come off of that rim on a miss. He was in great position that time.
From deep Washington. Out to Thompson. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got 8.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
.131 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Bay. 6 on the shot clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nice strong finish by Bay, meeting the defensive challenge.
Out to Thompson. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by George.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Washington. Dallas moving it around. Lively. From downtown. And it's Washington missing. Wizards trailed by 7. They get a hand on it. The 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. And so it's Washington with it. Brogdon outside. Back to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
It's not going to be a soft finish when Valanciunas gets it inside. Count on him going up strong.
Washington with it. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
On the court.
Mavericks leading by 5. Now Levine. Still yet to score. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And good job by Levine fighting for that position.
Brogdon scanning the floor. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, he has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Here's Hardy, following the basket by Corey Kispert. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hits it from three-point range. Marshall's got the lead up to 10 now for Dallas.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Back to Levine. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. And it's no good. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside, George. Back to Brogdon. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And now it's only a 5-point Maverick lead. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Here's Washington. Pass to Hardy. Back to Washington. Trains it from beyond the arc. Washington's got his second basket of the night.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Now, here's Brogdon. 5 points in the game. For 3, Kispert. And Lively pulls it down.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Levine, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
You can feel the presence as Valanciunas gets himself in the right spot.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. 6 to shoot. Pass to Marshall. Fires for 3. Rebound, Washington. between rebounding, interior scoring, and he shoots the three. Brent, there's a lot to like about Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, Valanciunas has done a really good job of growing his game, Kevin, in today's game. I mean, the modern NBA have shooting bigs. JV has stepped out and proves that he can hit shots from the top of the key, but it's still that grinding, tough, physical play that you want on a nightly basis, and he gives it to you.
And Malcolm Brogdon, Brent has moved around a little bit in his career, but he's always found a way to contribute.
Well, I think coaches appreciate, Kevin, the way that Malcolm plays the game in terms of his efficiency. He can always use that ability out there. A guy who makes solid decisions with the ball and is a knockdown shooter with high percentages.
Dallas leading by 7. Trying to get open is Thompson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
The three from Poole. It's hauled in by Doncic. Here's Dallas. Pass to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
And the 2-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, can throw it down with the best of them.
Kuzma outside. There's the three. The Wizards with another miss.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Marshall. That three off the mark. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop.
Staying ahead of the defense. Kuzma out there and able to finish in transition.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Pass to Gafford.
Come get it. Come get it.
On the wing, Levine. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Wizards trailed by 10. 1:36 left in the first half. Here's Carrington. Pass to Coulibaly. Over Thompson. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas leading by 10. .11 left to play here in the half. And here is Marshall. Kick out to Levine. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Gafford. With 1 on the clock. Another shot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Here's Carrington. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Doncic.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. The tray. It's rebounded by Dallas. To the inside. Out to Thompson. Left side, Brown. Gets it off. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close.
22.
The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Mavericks leading by 18. Thompson right side. Levine wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Levine's got the first points of the second half here for Dallas. Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. They took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild that. And at the pool party, sometimes you get dunked.
Pass to Thompson. And here's Washington outside. Rebound, Washington. Here's Poole, driving the lane.
And Poole streaking past the defense. Looked like he had another gear he got to.
Outside, Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Now, here's Washington. 6 points for him. Levine looking around. 5 on the clock. From deep. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Wizards trailed by 21. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. From about 19 feet, here's Sarr. The layup off target. And so it's Dallas with it. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Here's Coulibaly. Scoreless thus far.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. At the top of the key, Thompson. And here is Washington. 6 points for him.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Pass to Carrington. Trying to end the drought, and they will call over the back on the play.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Thompson outside. Pass to Lively. Out to the wing. Right side Levine. Krul with the steal. Here's Koulibaly. Oh!
Krul trying to become a better and more consistent defender there with the poke away.
Brent Koulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Well, Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done. I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. On defense, Dallas. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. No good from Valanciunas.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now, here's Exum. Just 5 to shoot. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Washington. In the corner, George with it. The Wizards with another miss. Dallas leading by 23. Thompson from long range. Valanciunas grabs the board. There's 1:38 left in the third. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Thompson with the bucket.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
George with the ball. Still without a basket. To end the run. He can't get that one. Here's Dallas. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Down low. George. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Now Exum, 5 to shoot, makes it off the glass. Exum's got his second basket.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And so it's Dallas, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious
60.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Brogdon. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And it's Kispert in the corner. From the arc, the Mavericks pull it in. And it's Exum in the corner. Here's Grimes. Pass to Brown. Shoots the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Mavs. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. George looking over the floor. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Shot by Grimes, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And it's Carrington missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Now Gafford. Here's Grimes. Dallas no good that time either. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Poole gets it to go.
And Poole is such a tough and dynamic three-point shooter. He's comfortable firing from anywhere.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Easy battling. Welcome to the floor.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside, Levine. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and That's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Here's Poole. It's hauled in by Doncic. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Lively's shot is off. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down hard.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And there's the foul. It's on Koulibaly. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year. Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Koulibaly. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And they recover it. Oh, Kuzma's in position. Here's Levine. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Such a gifted scorer. When Levine is this locked in, the defense is in for a long night.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Washington. The 15-footer. Nice touch on the back shot.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Here's Koulibaly. .122 left in the fourth quarter. For three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Dallas.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's Lively. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
He loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Trying to get something going, and it's off the back rim, no good. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And